kábíyèsí, kábíyèsí, kábíyèsí àgbàlagbà òrìṣà. Olówó mi ò jíire bí o. Elétí ìgbáròyé akọ̀gì tí ń dá líle líle òjòlá pípéwé àgbààgbà. Ẹni Ṣàngó dùn mọ́ kó borí ẹ̀ léèrè. Ṣàngó dùn mọ́ mi ó dùn mórí mi. Òrìṣà aráàlú kòso ilé ajẹ́ ní bàbá ọmọ látúbà odòkìrì. Wèrè lẹ́ǹpẹ̀wẹ́ gbé mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó tiẹ̀ bù ní jẹ. Ṣàngìrì làgìrì ọ̀làkàkà fi gbẹ́dùn bọ̀. Ẹ̀fín iná là ń dá láyé. Iná ń bẹ lọ́dọ̀ ọkọ mi lọ́rùn lójú orógbó. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ òbí o. Ṣàngó bá ní ṣe wọn ò lè dá ṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ mi tó. Tá a bá pèrí akọni a sì máa ń fi dá lálẹ́ gàràgà. Kábíyèsí Ṣàngó.
I see. Baba, what does this chant mean?
Yeah, it was saying, any orishas have their own chant. Then the chant means like when you are saying a sweet word to someone, like, oh, you say, oh, this is beautiful, you are gorgeous, you are this, you are that. That is the meaning of chant. It make that orisha that you are chanting to feel that is important, is great. And then whenever you pray, whenever you do the chant, then that orisha will be so happy to hear whatever you want to say. Like if you are asking something from that orisha, when you put the chant first, then it's like that orisha will be feel happy to accept whatever you want to ask from that orisha. That is all the chant means.
So Baba, inside of that chant that you were chanting, what were you saying?
Yeah, there is in some word there's different things normally be in a chant. Like maybe someone have done something in a good way or a negative way, they will add it to the chant. They will add it they add it to the name of the person. Like, oh, you fight in Atlanta and then you won there. Then whatever happens there, they will add it to your name. That is all what I chant in that for Sango. Like Sango, he loved to be eating orógbó. Then Sango is very powerful. He's very strong. People normally saying Sango is only the fire. No, Sango also water. Whatever Sango is in the control of water too. Yeah, that is also apply to the oriki.
See, thank you.
Yeah.
So Baba, what's your name?
My name is Sangosakin Akitunde Ajala.
And what lineage are you from?
Lineage from Oshogbo, Osun State, Nigeria, in Ajala family.
Can you tell us a bit about the Ajala family, the history of Ajala?
It's a big and long story about our family. In our main family, we are it's like a big compound, and in this big compound, each houses is like a circle of things. It's like a circle of compound. Then there will be different houses like brother house, junior one house, elder house. Like it's like a lot of family attached together to become one. Then there is Orisha that combine all the houses together, which is Eshu. Because our issue is very, very popular in Oshogbo. Whenever they want to do Oshogbo festival, they have to come to our house first. They bring some stuff to feed our issue before they start Oshogbo festival. It's very important in Oshogbo. Then each houses now have each Orishas. In our own house, we are an Obatala devotees. Even not Sango, we don't have Sango at all in our family. Then we are doing this Obatala. Then my great grandfather, the wife, is from Sango's family. Then
from Oyo?
No, from Oshogbo too.
Okay.
Then he now asks his husband that, oh, when we have a child, please let me initiate one of our sons to Sango so that their whole Shango in their compound will not just go like that because they are having only female in
Mm-hmm.
that house. Then the husband agreed. Then they now initiate my grandfather
Mm-hmm.
to Shango. Then this woman, she's very, very multimillionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Then she's sponsoring my grandfather for his Shango. If you want to do the festival, he's sponsoring him, like he push money to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he bought two horses for him, like one in the city, one to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Then Shango was pumping other Orisha just going down, like Shango was going up because of she's financing
Mm-hmm.
him very well. Then later on, when my grandfather he was training how to dance. He's the best dancer in
Mm-hmm.
Oshogbo by then. Then he performing the Shango performance is very, very perfect. Then he too now initiate his own son to Shango. Then that's how Shango was just pumping in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they give birth to us too, we initiate to Shango. Then Shango now be on top. Other Orisha just even some people didn't know that we have a Batala in the house again because when we want to do the festival, we say we want to do Shango
Shango.
festival.
Mm-hmm.
All the other Orisha is just done. Shango now just rise up. That is how the Shango starts in our family. Then my father now is the Bale of Shango in Oshogbo, that the head of Shango devotees in Oshogbo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit. Thank you. So, Baba, who is Shango?
Ah, that's a big question. In a short way, Shango is one of the Orisha that came together with other Orisha in the first place because we heard that um, there is some 17th Orisha, they came first.
Mm-hmm.
Then from the heaven, they don't have father, they don't have mother. They just Olodumare sent them to come and create the world because Olodumare is not the one that created this world. It's the Orisha that put in charge to create this world.
Mm-hmm.
Then Shango is one of the 17 Orisha that came together with other Orishas to perform the duty in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a male Orisha. Yeah, in a short way.
What is the duty of Shango?
Each Orishas, Elodumare gave them the capacity of, okay, this is what you'll be working on, this is what you'll be working on. Each Orisha have their own role. Mm-hmm. In the Shango aspect, Shango be in the role of justice, fighting who, when anything happened, they call Shango to, maybe there's a war, Shango will lead the war to that in the justice. When someone steals something, they say, oh, go and ask Shango, whoever do this, Shango will just strike down to bring whoever do bad things. Shango is in charge of anything that's bad that they are looking for how to the way out who do the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They will go to Shango that, oh, Shango, let us see whoever do this. Shango is in the charge of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit. And so, which aspect of Shango is in nature? Like, how does Shango show up in nature within the natural world?
Yeah, and when Shango, before there's people normally saying Shango is the god of thunder, lightning, all these.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed, but not only the fiery aspect. Shango have the cooler aspect too, which is rain.
Mm-hmm.
There is one verse that said, concerning Toma Dioju, Bio say Shango, nobody knows the secret behind the rainfall than Shango. Nobody knows it than Shango. Shango also in the charge of rain. When he wants to do, we have the power of control the rain to fall. We have the power to control the rain to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Shango is in the charge of that too, in the nature of water and lightning as well.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah.
So, okay, I see. So Baba, um, so So you spoke about Shango being created by Olodumare to come to Earth,
Exactly.
but we also know that Shango was also in Alafin in Oyo.
Exactly.
What can you tell us the difference between the two?
Yeah, there is what we call the Irumale and Orisha.
Mm-hmm.
There is a total difference. Then in some aspects, they are one.
Mm-hmm.
We have Irumale, we have Orisha, and then in other aspects, they are just one. Either you call it Orisha, either you call it Irumale.
Mm-hmm.
The first aspect is the Irumale. They are the one that came direct from heaven to this earth. They don't have father, they don't have mother.
Mm-hmm.
The Eledumare sent them to do the work. Then when they finish the work, then they go back.
Mm-hmm.
They descend back to the heaven. Nobody knows how it happens. They just go back. Then Shango now said, "Oh, I've not finished my work. I have to return back."
Mm-hmm.
Then he now come back through human being.
Mm-hmm.
He go to inside the womb of a lady, then so that he can finish his own work. That's why I said when we have Irumale and then we have Orishas, then later on they are one. Because Sango Irumale is the one that come back again through human being. That's become Orisha.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that have special power, that person is an Orisha.
Mm-hmm.
Because like some other Orisha that we created by ourselves, like a mountain, is someone that become a stone. That's why people worshiping the stone that become a Orisha. You have the Orisha, the one that creates by ourselves. They have a special prayer. They are only lead them to become Orisha. That is Orisha. It's different from Irumale. But the Irumale, they are the one again become Orisha as well.
Mm. See.
Yeah.
So Baba, we also have the name Jakuta.
Okay.
So is Jakuta the original name of Shango, or how does it work?
Jakuta is a name that's given to Shango when they are sharing the days, because in our Inomales or Orishas,
Mm-hmm.
the Orumila or Iludumari give him a lot of wisdom and divinity to be divine to all the other Orishas. Then Orumila is the one that normally divine for all the Orishas. Like when the Oshun wants to do stuff, Orumila is the one. When Shango wants to do things, Orumila, we call the Orumila. If Obatala wants to do, we call the Orumila. Orumila now said, this work is too much for him alone. That I can't be doing all this often and often like this.
Mm-hmm.
Then he now went to, because he have the power to talk to Olodumare. He now talk to Olodumare that I can't be doing this thing. What can we do? What things? Olodumare now said, okay, I will inspire you to know how to do it. Then Olodumare now gave Orunmila 4 days,
Mm-hmm.
so that each Orisha can be doing things on their own too.
Mm-hmm.
Then Orunmila now take the 4 days, he bring it. Then they are headers, because everybody have the header. Their headers by that time is Obatala, because he's an old man. They normally report anything to him because it's header. Then Orunmila now went to Obatala that, oh, I can't be doing this. He explained how things goes, that Elidumari gave him 4 days. Then these 4 days that we should share it among of us, that everybody can be doing things on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Then Obatala now told him that, oh, that's good. That in 7 days we will share these days among of us. In that meeting, maybe they forget, or it's intentionally or it's not intentionally, they don't call Shango for the meeting
Mm-hmm.
to share the days. Then they all gather together sharing the day. They now said, oh, for the first day they give it to Obatala because it's an header. They give it to him to take the first day, so that whenever he wants to do the worship, they will be worship Obatala on that day.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him. Then some other Orisha joined the day too, like Egungun joined the day too. Then the second day they said, Orunmila is the one that went to bring this day. they gave up Oromila the second day. Then Oshun joined the day, Egbe joined the day, Ibeji joined the day, Olokun joined the day. And the third day, they gave it to Ogun.
Mm-hmm.
Then Ija joined the day with Ogun, Ososi joined the day with Ogun. Then they want to share the fourth day to another person. Shango now appears to them. He now started to throw the stone, scatter what they are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Then they now be scared what's going on. Then they now come out to see what is going on. Shango is continue throwing the stone to them to scatter what they are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Then they now say Shango to come down. They apologize. They beg him that they made a mistake. Then Shango accept their apology. They now said, okay, don't worry. We have the last day. Then we don't share it yet. We'll give you the last day. Then they now said your own day will be special from all of our days. That your own will be the day of fight of a stone. That you use the stone to to scatter what we are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will mark this day that the day of a stone, that the fight of a stone. We call it Ija, Okuta. Ija is fight. Then Okuta is stone.
Mm-hmm.
Then they now said Ija, Okuta. It means it now said the day of fight of a stone.
Mm-hmm.
That is why they now call it Jakuta, to name the day for Shango. That is why Shango have the last day of the day, which is called Jakuta. And then in some verses of Eni Dilogun also, it mentioned about Jakuta, the son of Shango as well. Maybe the Shango named one of his sons as a Jakuta also to be mark the day as well. We hear that in that verses of Ejila Shebora mention Shango Jakuta to be the son of Shango. Yeah. But the original story behind it is talking about when Shango wants to have the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is where Jakuta come from.
I see.
Yeah, and then the Odu that speak about that is Onwari Iwori in Ifa. Onwari Iwori that spoke about the day.
I see.
Yeah.
So, Papa, when we talk Shango, the Orisha, who is the parents of Shango, the Orisha, the human being?
Yeah, that is it's a story behind that when we don't really it didn't really shows the father according to that stories. They don't tell about the father, but the people are saying is Oromiyan.
Mm-hmm.
That is the father, but as we are learning, I don't really sure about the real father, but they are saying is Oromiyan. But the mother is really shows it. They talk about that in that story that says that the mother is called Torosi. Torosi, that is the name. It's from the Nope side in Niger State in Nigeria. This Torosi, she is the one that's been looking for a child for a long time. She's been barren for a long time. Then they now went to do a divination. Then they now told her that she will have a child, that she needs to be close to Shango, that Shango will make this child come to her. Then they did the sacrifice, they give offerings to Shango. They have been doing Oshe every 4 days worship. They have been doing this to Shango. Then one day, Torosi got pregnant. But in that story, they didn't mention about the father.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the mother is the one that is performing all these rituals so that she can have a child by then. Then she got pregnant. After she pregnant, they now told her that this child that you want to have, it will be a powerful child that everybody will know him all over the world. Then when Torosi have this child, they uh, they are going. This child is growing. The pregnancy is growing. When it get to 2 months, there is a lot of strange things happen to Torosi. Like when she's going in the darkness, she'll be seeing some lightning will be coming to her face so that she can be seen wherever she wants to go. She can even if she close her eyes, she can still go anywhere because of the lightning. It will be light. It will make her see everything wherever she wants to be seen. She now be scared that what is going on with this. Then the pregnancy was growing 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. When it get to fifth month, then when Trosi was going, the pregnancy will be talking to her like, "Oh, well done, mother. How are you doing? How this?" So you now be saying, "This is strange." Then Trosi now, when it get to the 6 month, then Trosi gets blind. She don't see. Then, but she can walk anywhere she wants to go. It's because of that pregnancy. The children that is in her make her go anywhere. Later on, she see again. Then when it get to the 7 month, Dorothy was sick. She was praying that she wants to abort this pregnancy because it's too much for her. They do all the medicine. The pregnancy didn't. Nothing happens to the pregnancy. Then when it get to the 9 months, for Torosi to deliver, she don't delivered. She was in labor for like 9 days without the baby come. Then they now went to the priest again that Torosi have already deal that she needs to what she can't have the baby. And I said, we have already told you that you have to be appeased to Shango all the time, giving the offerings. Then they appease to Shango, they give Shango food, the favorite food for Shango, which is Amala and Begiri. They gave it to Shango. Then after giving the offering, then the baby come. Then we normally cut the cord that comes, they try to cut it, it didn't cut. They do all the means, nothing happened. Then they went to the priest again that this all happened. They now told them that they should go and find a asosun, which is kenwood cloth. They said they should use to cover the baby and the mother, that everything will be fine. When they use that asosun to cover the baby, the placenta, the cord, everything disappeared. Then the baby, without cleaning the body, the baby was fine. Then instead of the baby to be crying, the baby didn't cry. It's just be sounding like Shango, like oh. That's what the baby was saying. And I said, this baby is a strange baby. Then they now carry the baby. They named that child Iti Olu. That is original name of that child. Iti Olu. That is the name. Then when the child was growing up, it was performing different things. The headers at that time, they now said the way this child is behaving like Shango that came last time. That this child is behaving like that. Then people now they forget his name. Then they started calling him Shango. No, even nobody knows the original name again. They just calling him Shango. That is how is performing all this miracle. That is make us know that Shango that descended again is the one that come back through human being. That is how the story of Shango that become a king in Oyo. Shango that become a king in Oyo is not the Orisha that we are worshiping. No, it's the one that Torosi delivered. But we can still say in another hand again that it's still the one that come back again through Torosi. Yeah, that's how the story.
I say thank you.
Yeah.